Okay, I'm going to do this with no noise or anything in the background. I've got 10 framed designs that I'm allowing to go out, and I'm going to sell all 10 at $1,000. You can see that the frames are quite thick. They're not thin frames. I've taken the time on the back, so when people get them, I will write something directly for myself with each design. On my website, www.awakenthespirit.ca, you can click on the gallery, and then you can go to art stories, and you can see all the stories for each design. And I kind of abbreviate them. I've got my wolves, and this is called The Path I Have Chosen. And regardless of where you are in your life right now, right at this moment, you've attracted that by the person you become. And when we get to a certain stage in our life, usually around adolescence, we can't blame for the things that we've gone through in our lives, that we've kind of attracted them into our own lives, or we've created them ourselves. And there's a good brother and the bad brother analogy, one with good characteristics, the other with bad. And it says, which brother do you feed? And it says that the path I've chosen, you are where you are because of what you've allowed into your own mind, whether it's positive or negative. You can see a pack of wolves in the center of these, and if you come out, you can see the wolf glaring at you. It's quite a nice design. I like it. And it's about recovery. People that are fighting some kind of addiction in their life. It could be alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be food, it could be whatever that is. Depression. This is about keeping those negative things at bay and becoming a strong person. The frog represents humility. Humility is truth. You'll never see a humble person saying, oh, I'm humble. And on the same note, I hear people say, oh, I'm 50, I'm an elder now. And I'll say, well, where did you hear that? Because age does not signify or share that you're an elder by your age. I've seen people 25, they have the wisdom of an elder. And I've seen people that are 50 still trying to be 18. So it really doesn't signify. But the frog represents humility, and humility is truth, about being truly humble in life. Hummingbirds represents joy. Butterflies represent spiritual balance, and I put them both together, and I called it sharing the joy. And I've hid some designs in here, and there are 3 other designs in there you need to find: a raven, a thunderbird, and a wolf that's hidden in that design. And if you see, I've got the hummingbirds come as a set. There's a yellow one, and there's a blue set that I really like as well. So it's really a nice setup. Of course, my signature feathers on every design I do, and it symbolizes we're all spirit having a human experience, and we're all here to walk each other home, even if it's for a short way. Isn't that something I picked up from one of my spiritual teachers when I was very young? Heiltsuk Spirit Bearer. This is called awakening the spirit, and awaken your spirit within. And it's about drawing on your own inner strength to get you through whatever it is you're going through in your life. And one of the things I've learned is that the Creator will ask every one of us one day, what have you done with the gifts that I've given you? Human beings are the only species out of all of the Creator's creations who will never live up to their full potential. We're the only species who will give up halfway through. We're the only ones that will say, hey, I will never achieve the things that I was born here to do. And a tree will never, how big will a tree grow? It'll grow as big as it can. It'll never grow half as much as it could, right? It's only human beings. We're the only ones that do this. Thunderbird and killer whale, this is called spiritual connection, about being connected to everything. The sun, Heiltsuk sun, this one's called Birth of the Totem. And it's about a time to shine. Stop running east trying to look for the sunset, meaning stop trying to find happiness and joy in things that I always share with people. We have to smoke something or drink something to be happy. There's something definitely wrong. Because if you laugh, you last. My teacher told me years ago, he said, Fred, are you happy? I said, yep. He goes, then tell your face. My spirit dancers, which I really like to do, and I love detail in my art. As you can see, I love to do detail. And this one's called Heiltsuk Angel. And it says we're all having a human experience. We're all spirit having a human experience. My turtle. And when I first did this one, somebody from Bella Bella said, "There's no turtles in Bella Bella." I did this as a tribute to a relative and a friend that's from the Iroquois tribes in the eastern part of Canada. There's an eagle in the back of the shell of the turtle as well. This is called making the time. Sometimes people just need to slow down. Sometimes we're just moving too fast, and your body can only take so much. My owl, this one's called Living, Not Surviving. And there's many people that have battled cancer or battled some kind of life-threatening ailment, and they've pulled through. And that's what this is about. It's about living, not surviving. I did this as an honor for a friend that was battling cancer, and I gave him the original. I said, you know what, you need to muster up everything you can, because I know that the owl represents persistence and never giving up, and that's what you need to do. You need to muster. I believe the Creator has the last word. You know, definitely we can have the diagnosis, but you know, the Creator has the last word about prognosis, about what we're going to go through in our life, that whether we're going to live or if we're going to pass on. I rarely bring this one out. This is my spider, and this one is called the Web of Life. And you can see in the body of I put a bookwus, a wild man of the woods, in the body of the spider. And this is about everything is connected, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. We're connected to everything. A lot like the human body. One part of the body is hurt, the whole body is affected in one way or the other. So these are some of the frame pieces that I have that I'm selling as a package. You can see the frames are quite nice, and I've taken the time to personalize the back on whoever is going to get these, and I've decided to let actually 12 of them go for $1,000. So if you're open to getting some, maybe as corporate gifts, yeah, let me know. I've also got this large piece right here. This is Heiltsuk sea wolves and sun. And the sea wolves, I kind of was inspired by my wife's tribe from the Nichanath Nation, and she's from Heiltsuk originally. And I brought out the sea wolves and I put them together with the Heiltsuk sun representing joy, real joy, not just being happy, but real joy and happiness that we experience, and bringing two tribes together. And it's an original, and it's called Spiritual Bond. So if you can read that, sorry about the blurriness, it's my phone, but it's about 30 by 45, I believe, and it's painted on canvas, so you can see the canvas is there, and you can see the original price back then was at $12.50. And you know, I'm letting this one go. I've posted it prior, and if you're interested in any of these art pieces, if you want to buy or order any of my frame pieces, they are $160 each. So I personalize them. They come with a certificate of authenticity, my bio, and a story, and I write something, a little message to whomever gets them, any part of the country. Thank you for listening, and I hope you like what you see. Take good care. Heiltsuk artwork by Fred Anderson Jr. Remember, if you laugh, you last.